Hello. Oh, I gotta put my headphones in. All right. So, good evening for anyone that's out there right now. I am broadcasting using another software, so it looks like everything's on. I was hoping to have a place to see comments, but well, I guess I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just glad that everyone who's meant to be here is here. And oh, I think I might have figured out. If you could just give me a moment, I'm still learning my new software, so I appreciate your patience. Here we go. Now I can see comments as they come in. Awesome. So before we get started, and just so everyone's in the right place, my name is Anna McKessie. This is a workshop on tapping out money mindset beliefs, money blocks, or energetic blocks around money, so we can call in more abundance, which I'm sure a lot of us could use. I know I can right now. But before we get started, I learned a practice from my business coach, Letitia Ringe, and I'm going to be mentioning her again in a moment. So through my business coach, she does this thing called an acknowledgement of land. And I thought it was a beautiful practice, so I adopted it from her. So I first want to just take a moment here to just recognize and acknowledge that I am on the ancestral homeland of the Piscataway and Anacostan tribes, and extend appreciation for the opportunity to hold a class on this territory. And I'd like to also recognize past, present, and emerging leaders and acknowledge their contributions to our collective past, present, and future. And I'd also like to recognize the tribes and leaders of the lands where you are located, if you're here live or if you're watching the replay, and your past, present, and emerging leaders and all of their contributions as well. So that's my acknowledgement of the land, both here and wherever you might be. So again, my name is Anna McKessie. I'm a lawyer by background, but I'm also an energy healer and a psychic medium. I don't like the labels, but people like to understand, who they're talking to. So, and so I have a practice of energy healing and helping people connect to their intuition or their inner voice. And my business is called When Spirit Leads. I have the logo up there so you can see it. And I have this beautiful Facebook group which is growing and which is beautiful to see all of you who are either here or watching on the replay. I so appreciate you joining me in whatever way you can. And so my story is that I was a lawyer for almost 10 years, and then I stayed home with my children for a while. My beautiful 3 children. I halted my career so I could do that, and I feel very fortunate that I was able to do that. And then I went back into the business world, I guess you could call it, the real world, and started working for a startup. And it was a great experience, a great opportunity, except that the primary thing I was working on was procuring parts from China. So you can imagine what happened when COVID hit. It was not conducive to my staying at that job. And I've been looking for another job ever since then. So if any of you are here live and have been impacted financially by COVID, I feel you. I get it. I totally sympathize and empathize. And if you want to drop a comment in the comment section and let me know that you're here, that would be great. Or if you want to just comment about how you feel about COVID in general, or if it's impacted you financially, as it has so many people all around the world, obviously. So that's what happened. And so I've been looking for a job ever since. Now, I do feel very fortunate, and I thank God that I can still pay my bills. And, maybe not all of them. I'm still on a tax plan or a payment plan for my taxes, but the big ones, the primary ones, and I'm getting by just fine. And whenever I actually need more, I call it in, which is what we're going to talk about tonight. And I recently started doing this EFT tapping. And all of a sudden I realized, whoa, there's something about this, because as I was tapping out my old mindset beliefs, which I had been working on already, it really opened up my energy to manifesting. And suddenly I'm getting job interviews, finally, and I'm getting more clients, which is beautiful as well. So it just really made me realize this was something I'd like to share with other people. Hey, thanks, Melissa from Toronto. Love that you're here. Oh my gosh, I feel you in the restaurant industry. The restaurant industry was hit really badly, and that's a really difficult industry to be in. I feel you, and I really pray and hope that things are opening up back in Canada for you so that you can start working again if you're not working, or that your business can pick up again. Hopefully it's starting to happen. I know I'm in Washington, D.C., and the restaurants are starting to allow people, with distancing, to eat at the restaurants again, not just outside, but indoors as well. So I hope that's the same for you. You can really see that with the spring weather and with the vaccine now going around, that things are opening up again and people feel more comfortable going to restaurants. So I hope that's the case where you are in Toronto as well. I love Toronto, beautiful city and beautiful restaurants. So I really hope that turns around for you, or maybe it already has. So COVID really hit us financially, and we're lucky to have what we have, and that's part of the mindset beliefs I've been working on, or practices, is really a gratitude practice, to be grateful for what I do have, because that's a big part of it. To see the abundance in your life, even when you feel the scarcity, like to just look for that abundance as best you can and find the places where you feel abundant, and that really takes you a long way. I don't want to get into that too much, but there are a lot of other little daily practices. And maybe this is a good time to mention, I am going to be having another workshop. I posted it here on the screen. It's part of my business coach's month-long program during May. She's holding a bunch of workshops all around business. So if you're in business, or you want to be in business, either you're trying to launch one, or you're already in one and you want to escalate what you're doing, or have more success, she's hosting a slew of free workshops. All of them are free. And I'm going to be one of the guest speakers towards the end of the month around this topic of money mindset, and how we can really change the way we see abundance, but not only that, really appreciate not only what we have, but ourselves, right? Really loving ourselves, our self-worth. And that's one of the things I realized, was I wasn't feeling worthy of receiving. For whatever reason, I do know what it is. It's not just from this lifetime, but past lifetimes and ancestral stuff that I picked up from my family, from my ancestors on both sides. All these ideas and beliefs that were in my body, that are in my vibration, my energetic body, that I'm carrying, or have been carrying around, that I'm not worthy of receiving, or it's greedy to ask for more money. It's greedy to want more money, or to want to be paid for the good work that I'm doing in the world. All of these things are things that I inherited, or that I somehow picked up along the way in this lifetime. And they sit in your physical body. When you start carrying these thoughts, they have energy. Thoughts have energy. And as energetic beings, our thoughts can really attach to our energetic vibe. And these subconscious thoughts are things that the universe is picking up on. So the universe, you can tell the universe, I want abundance, I want wealth. But if deep within you carry a subconscious belief that you're not worthy, or it's greedy, or whatever this mind story might be, that gets picked up as well. And so that's part of why I like this tapping ritual, which I started doing, to get rid of those beliefs and try to bring new ones in. So today I'm going to be tapping around that. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, if you want to do this practice on your own, you can change the words. I tried to focus on beliefs and feelings that I think many of us have around money. So I'll start in a few moments now. We can do it together. And you'll hear me say a lot of the beliefs I've been carrying, that I've been getting rid of, that maybe you're carrying, that you want to get rid of. But if you see that there's a room, for change, obviously use your own words if you want to change what I'm using. But tonight you want to probably just stick with me and just kind of see how it works to start. The other thing is that you can do this practice for anything. It doesn't just have to be money, all right? It could be like your health, your relationships, your career, any part of life. You can just get rid of those beliefs by tapping. And I put a screen here, a diagram on the screen here of where we'll be tapping. So let me make sure I have my little guide here so I don't forget anything. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to start with the side of our hand. All right, so this is one of the first meridians. And that's what we're doing. Maybe I didn't explain that. Let me back up a second. EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique tapping, is tapping on the meridian points on your physical body to shift energy, to move out old energy so you can be open to new energy, and to put in new energetic thoughts, tap them into your physical and energetic body. Okay, so that's what this is, and it's the acupuncture points. So this is like a holistic practice, and it's where you would get acupuncture if you were going for that. So we're going to start with a karate chop, which is what you put your hands right here on the side of your other hands. You can use whatever, if you're right-handed or left-handed, it doesn't matter. And tapping on the outer edge of the other hand, the opposite hand. And this is the only time we'll do that, is in the very beginning. So I'll show you the points first, and then we'll start adding the affirmations, okay? So we start here. Then we go to the space between our eyebrows. You can see it on the diagram there that I have on the screen. She has a little third eye. So it's a space right between your eyebrows. Okay, you're going to tap on that. And I know this looks funny. I used to do this with my therapist, my somatic therapist, and I thought, I feel really ridiculous right now. But you get over that, and you start realizing there's a benefit to it. You start feeling better, and you start shifting your energy. So between the eyebrows is next. Then you go to the outer rim of the eyes. My glasses are kind of in the way, but just right there where your glasses would be, the outer rim of the eyes. That's the second part. And then just gently, well, not too gently, but not too hard either, because you really want to, move that energy. You're going to tap the bottom, the bones underneath your eyes. All right, that's next. So we started here, between the eyebrows, outside of the eye, bones under the eye. The next place we're going to tap is under the nose and chin. Now it can look like this, one hand under the nose and chin, or you can just do it with one hand, nose and chin, nose and chin. Again, I know it looks silly for those of you that haven't done it before, but I promise you that this is hitting meridian points in your energetic and physical body. And there's a whole bunch of science behind it, which I'm not going to get into, and that's where you go next. Okay? The next place you're going to go is right underneath your collarbone. It's like about 1.5 inches under your collarbone. You want to tap right there. And really tap. Like I said, you don't want to hurt yourself, obviously, but tap enough that you're creating that vibration with your hands. You're putting that vibration into your body. And then you're going to go under your arms where your lymph nodes are. We're going to tap right there under the arms, in the armpit. Just get right in there and tap. Really tap those lymph nodes. Again, moving the energy. That's the focus. Then we're going to go right under the breast where your rib cage begins. So sort of the 2 points of the rib cage come together. Again, give it a good tap right in there. Okay? Then you're going to tap your wrists. All right? And then the last place is your crown. Get right in there into the space in your head that's sort of soft there, your crown, and just kind of rub it right there. All right? So that's how we do it. You have the diagram, and you can just follow along with me, and we'll start doing affirmations. So let's start here with the karate chop. I am ready. You can just repeat it out loud or just to yourself, whatever your situation is. But start tapping right here on the outside of your hand. I am ready to remove any and all energetic blocks that may be inhibiting my ability to have money flow to me. Going to the inside of the eyebrows. Even though I carry anxiety and stress around money and not having enough of it or wanting more, I deeply accept myself. Outer rim of the eye. I love myself, and I know I am worthy of receiving financial abundance of all kinds and from many different sources. All right, so tap that in. The bones under the eyes, right under your eyes. I am worthy of wealth and of receiving financial support and abundance. Now we'll go to the nose and chin. I am a super attractor under the collarbones. Give it a good hard tap. I am a super attractor. Armpits. I am a super attractor. Get right under there. Under the breasts. I am a super attractor. Now both wrists. I am a money magnet. Let's go to the top of the head. I am a money magnet. Let's go back to the inside of the eyebrows and repeat after me. Even though I experience discomfort around my money worries and anxieties, I am releasing any and all energetic blocks in my energy field that may be keeping me from receiving money. I am releasing anything that's in my cells, the outer rim of the eye. I am releasing anything that's in my cells or my DNA that I've inherited that's blocking me from receiving more money? Let's go under the eyes, bones under the eyes. Good tapping there. I release any past life stories or things I've inherited from my ancestors or family about why receiving money is bad. Under nose and chin. I let all of this go. Under the collarbone. I let all of this go. Now we're going to the armpits. I let all of this go. Under the breast. So that I can be a clear channel for receiving money. Tapping the wrists. I am a clear channel for receiving money. Top of head. I am a clear channel for receiving money right now. Let's go back to the inside of the eyebrows. Even though I sometimes worry that I don't see any way to make more money, I know that there are many different ways in which I can attract wealth into my life. Outer rim of the eyes. I fully trust and surrender to the universe, knowing that the universe will show me how to attract wealth into my life. Bones under the eyes. I fully trust and surrender to the universe, knowing that the universe will send me financial abundance and wealth. Nose and chin. I am open to receiving the financial abundance and wealth that the universe is sending me. Under the collarbone. I am opening all pathways to wealth and financial abundance. Armpits. I am opening all pathways to financial abundance now. Under breasts. I'm opening all pathways to financial abundance to me right now. The wrists. I am opening all of these pathways. Top of the head. Abundance is coming to me right now. Let's go back to the inside of the eyebrow. Even though I sometimes doubt that I will achieve financial abundance, I know that there is nothing obstructing my pathway to financial abundance. Outer rim of the eyes. I am worthy of financial abundance for my good work in the world. Bones under the eyes. There is nothing greedy about wanting financial abundance for my good work in the world. Under the nose and chin. There is nothing greedy about wanting wealth for myself and my family. Under the collarbone. Our birthright is abundance. Armpits. Our birthright is abundance. Under the breast. Our birthright is abundance. The wrists. I am ready to receive my birthright of abundance. Top of head. I am ready to receive my birthright of abundance now. Back to the inside of the eyebrows. Even though I look at my bank account and I worry about having enough money or wondering when I will have more, I completely love and honor myself. Outer rim of the eyes. I am open to receiving more money in my bank account, and I fully love and accept myself. Bone under the eyes. I fully love and honor myself, and I'm ready to receive more money in my bank account right now. Under nose and chin. I am ready to receive more money in my bank account now. Under the collarbone. I deserve to receive more money. Armpit. I deserve to receive more money. Under breasts. I love receiving money. The wrists. I love receiving money. Top of head. I love receiving money. Back to the inside of the brows. Even though I sometimes struggle with feeling unworthy to receive more money, I trust that all divine beings are worthy of being financially supported. Outer rim of the eyes. In fact, my desiring more money allows me to set an example for others that they too can call in more money. Bones under the eyes. That they too deserve to be generously compensated for their good work in the world. Under nose and chin. When I am financially abundant, I uplevel all those who I touch with it. Collarbones. I uplevel all those who I touch with it. Armpits. I uplevel all of those who I touch with my money. Under the breasts. The universe is supporting me to receive financial wealth right now. Wrists. The universe is supporting me to receive financial wealth at all times. Top of head. It is safe, and I can trust in the universe to send me the financial abundance that I need and I desire right now. Inside of the brows. Even though I sometimes worry or wonder if my good work is worthy of being generously compensated, I recognize that money is an energetic exchange and that it replenishes me for all of the good work that I put out into the world. Outer rim of eyes. I am now calling in more clients or customers or a new job or raise or special project that will bring me more money. Under the eye bones. I am calling in more money. Nose and chin. I am calling in more money. Collarbones, underneath collarbones. I am calling in more money. Armpits. I'm calling in more money right now. Under breasts. I'm calling in more money in all of the different forms and ways that money can show up in my life. Wrists. I'm calling in more money in all ways possible. Top of head. My channels are open to receiving more money in all of the different forms and ways that money can show up in my life. Inside of eyebrows. Even though I sometimes fall into the false belief that I need to work harder to attract more money, I now recognize that my energy attracts money to me easily and effortlessly. Outer rims. Money arrives to me easily and effortlessly. Under the eye bones. I am a money magnet. Nose and chin. I am a money magnet. Under collarbone. I am a money magnet. Armpits. Money and I have a great relationship. Under breasts. Money and I have a great relationship. Wrists. Money and I have a wonderful relationship. Top of head. Money and I get along really well. Inside of eyebrows. I feel connected to the endless sea of abundance. Outer eye rims. I feel connected to the endless sea of abundance. Under the eye bones. I am the endless sea of abundance. Nose and chin. I feel so much joy and peace around money. Under collarbone. I feel so much joy and peace around money. Armpits. I am forever feeling joyful and peaceful around money. Under breasts. I am money energy. Wrists. I am money energy. Top of head. I really am money energy. Last one, ready? Inside of eyebrows. I appreciate all of the money flowing to me now. Outer eye rims. I appreciate all of this money that's flowing to me right now. under eyebrows. I appreciate every bit of money that flows to me now. Nose and chin. And I thank the universe for the money it is sending to me right now. Collarbone. I thank the universe for everything that it sends to me in all forms right now. Almost done, almost done. Armpits. And so it is. Under breasts. And so it is. Wrists. And so it is. Top of head. And so it is. And there you have it, guys. We just tapped in or tapped out some money mindset blocks and tapped in some new ones. And that's what EFT tapping for money looks like. And I'm going to be doing this again, well, something similar, not exactly the same, at the workshop that's on the screen, as well as going through some practices that you can incorporate into your life to attract more money, more abundance, some few simple things, not a big deal, but things that help, things that really help us to be more of a channel to receiving what we want in the world. So if you have any other comments or questions, you can pop them in. Oh, the other thing I should mention, I didn't put this on the screen because I really wanted to get this date on the screen. That was important because I know that that's going to be a really good workshop, as will all of Letitia's workshops. For anyone that's interested in business, if you came in late, she'll be doing workshops all around. Thank you for the comments and reactions. Letitia is going to be doing comments around business. Workshops around business all of May, all free. For anyone that's out there that wants to up-level their business or start a business, my business coach will be having all free workshops. Just go to the website that's on the screen there, letitiaringe.com, Holistic Business Month. I'll be doing a workshop on the 27th. But the other thing I wanted to also mention is I'll be back here the same time next week, 8 p.m., and we'll probably only go about half an hour again. Actually, that might go a little over. It might be more of like 45 minutes to an hour, because what I'm going to do is open up to questions. If anyone has questions about their intuition and how to connect better. And I also wanted to offer, if anyone wanted to have me do like a drop-in inner voicing. If you don't know what that is, basically, so what I do in my energy healing business is I help people it's almost like a hypnosis sort of state that I drop them into. And through breathing, I take them through a breathing technique that gets you to drop into your intuition, into your inner voice, and release the mind or relax the mind. If you're very mindy, it might take a little longer than it would for other people who are maybe more connected, which is why I'm hesitant to say how long this might take next week. But generally, I can get people into that state, and then I can ask them whatever questions they want to ask their own inner voice. We can ask about relationships, career, health, world topics, world events, and it's really interesting because you'll hear your higher self answer things in a way that maybe your mind would not agree with. And that's always the case. Your mind wants to protect you. Your mind looks at the world a lot differently than your inner voice or your divine higher self does. And your mind wants to control things and control outcomes. Or your inner voice is much more about being open to receiving and allowing whatever is to be. And surrendering. So if you want to try to get, oh great, Melissa, I'm happy to have you drop in next week. Anyone else that's here or on the replay, if you're watching, I'm going to get on here and I'll take people as they come. I probably can't do more than, maybe 2 or maybe 3 people, but I'm happy to do a drop in that way and see if I can, connect you with your inner voice. So that's going to be next week. I will have to figure out the technology around that so I can actually, really connect with your energy. It'll probably be like a Zoom call or something like that. But I'll put the details about it in the Facebook group, Spiritual Gravy Train. So if you are interested, make sure to watch for that. And I'll put in exactly how we'll go about doing it. It might be that I can just do it here on Facebook Live, but I'm thinking I might have to actually do a Zoom call in order to really have that back and forth with the person that's dropping into their inner voice. So it's probably I'll probably have to switch over to Zoom. Anyway, that's enough for tonight. Thanks for joining me and love hearing the comments. Thanks so much, Melissa, and anyone else that's watching either now or in the replay. Please join me next week. Like I said, I'll take some questions about intuition. I'll do a couple of drop-in sessions on inner voicing. And on May 27th, I'll be doing another money mindset workshop. That's it for now. Bye, and thanks for coming. Thank you. Thank you for coming.